What's good, y'all? It's your girl Lex Too Real, and we are back up in this thing. And today we're gonna be talking about Queen Naija and this little video that she has dropped off to tell you her side of things and how things have went on her side. Okay. Before we get into this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And if you are already a member of the Too Real fam, make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be the first one to pull up when I post a video. So before y'all fly to the damn video and be like, oh my God, let me go ahead and comment and be like, sis, yes, sis, I feel you, sis. Or before you be like, big, I still don't like Clarence. You can't do that. The comments is disabled before you even go over there and get ready to pop off, okay? So without any further ado, let's get up into this thing. All right. Basically in this video, she's talking about, what happened with the split with Chris and how everything went down, into how she met Clarence, until how she got basically pregnant, to now, you know what I'm saying? She basically gets into all of that in this 40-minute video. And you know what, as I was watching this video, I was like, okay, let me just listen to what she has to say. Let me just sit and listen as a woman. Let me just sit and listen to what she has to say. And you know what, as I sat and listened to what she had to say, it made total sense. It's pieces that were missing of the story of what people were trying to make up started falling into place. She talks about Clarence and CJ and how Clarence wasn't, close to CJ in the beginning. He wasn't comfortable with CJ because in the beginning it was just Queen and Clarence. There was no CJ, and then she brought CJ into the picture and Clarence had to get used to it. Clarence wasn't anybody's daddy, okay? He had to get used to the fact that he was about to be stepdaddy, okay? Then she talks about how, Clarence actually got comfortable with CJ, okay? And then it came to the point where when CJ had to go back with Chris, Clarence actually missed CJ. So Queen was basically saying, what y'all saying and what y'all making up is not true, okay? Clarence loves CJ. So he needed time to grow and understand his role as a stepfather. That's basically what she's saying. Now, as far as her family goes, where everything just went crazy.
None of this was brought to social media by anybody close to me, it wouldn't be as big as it is right now. But it's like I can't keep letting this stress me out. I just want to say that no matter what, but beyond all of this, I love my family. All this running to social media, and I know y'all probably like, well, you doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it now because I have to say something. But all of this going to social media to bash each other and things like that, or like throwing a little slick shade and comments and things like that, I really hope it stopped. I really hope it stopped because it don't do nothing but give everybody a show.
As far as her family goes, Queen feels like she's done everything for her family. Like, she feels like she's went beyond everything for her family. And she just feels like everything that she's done for her family ain't enough. Like, and we see this multiple times with different celebrities, not just Queen, not just YouTubers. We see this from different types of angles of fame. Like, their family feels like the famous one and has moved on, has forgot about everybody else, has went big time, don't love nobody, you know what I'm saying, chooses that lifestyle over their family. We've seen that multiple times, not with just Queen. And she's saying basically she wished her family never even went to social media about this. Like, her baby sister Tina, everybody knows Tina has been running to social media any chance she get, okay? Just dropping off mild tea, just dropping off little subtle hints and stuff like that. And everybody's like, girl, if you're gonna drop it, just drop it. Other than that, just leave it alone. Like, if you're not gonna tell us what's going on, stop coming and dropping little hints, girl. We want everything. If not, just Queen was basically saying that all of this stuff with the social media and how Tina was running her mouth with social media and how everybody just spun all of this out of control. Everybody just made it seem like Queen was against her family. She was over here with Clarence, spending all her time with Clarence's family, and she just forgot about her family, how they was arguing and stuff in the hotel over the baby, all of this stuff like that. And she felt like all of that stuff got to her and her family. Like all of that stuff that was being in the social media, they actually started to believe that stuff, because you know what, it's hard. We've seen this multiple times with people in social media, how social media can eat people alive, can destroy families, can just do crazy shit, okay? It's not just with Queen's family. It's not just with Queen. I've seen this plenty of times. You have too. You probably just can't think of it right now, okay? But yeah, she just really wished that her family would have stayed off social media, and that she says that the reason why she's talking about it right now is because she's been forced to address it, because it's been going on for so long that it's been stressing her out. It's caused tension between her relationship with Clarence. Like, even though, you know, a lot of that stuff isn't like happening, a lot of that stuff is just made up stories, a lot of that stuff can get to you. Like, a lot of that stuff, you just keep seeing your name and stuff, you just keep saying lies and all of that stuff can get to you. We are human beings, okay? A lot of that stuff gets to us. You can have a million good comments, but it's always that one comment, those couple of comments that just so negative that just hit you to the bone. And I felt what she was saying in that situation, how, you know, all of that stuff that people were just making up, spinning out of control, it caused an extra wedge between her and her family and Clarence. And she speaks about the incident in the hospital, and, you know, she was saying it really wasn't a thing where Clarence wouldn't let Queen's mother hold the baby. She claims that Clarence is actually the one that handed Legend to Queen's mother. So she was basically saying that they had gotten to like a little mishap whenever Queen's mother came and tried to apologize about the tension and why things have been so tense. And then Clarence brought up, you know, the fact that he felt that Queen's family was hurting her. And Queen's mama actually got defensive and felt like that wasn't his place. That wasn't none of his business. And, you know, that's when things got a little bit awkward. She just basically says it's really nothing. It's just a bunch of tense moments between them. Like, it's just a wedge between them. They have to come together and talk it out. You can't let something like social media drive a wedge between you and your family. Family is family. Your mother is your mother, okay? Things might get a little heated. You know, y'all might butt heads. You might not see the same views as your mama does, but at the same time, that's your mother. And I really hope that they get their situation under control, because, you know what I'm saying, this time on this earth is short, it's limited, so you can't be walking around with grudges and stuff like that. You know, as far as Tina goes, she, in my opinion, Tina is just like the hurt baby sister. Like, she misses her older sister. Like, she saw her sister go from one bad relationship, and she probably was scared that the same thing was happening again. Like, she probably saw the same traits that she saw in Chris and Clarence. Like, she probably saw the same traits between those two and got a little bit worried and she probably didn't even like his vibe. You know what I'm saying? She was just that little sister that wanted her big sister, and I guess she felt, you know, threatened by Clarence's new position in Queen's life, and she felt like Clarence was taking Queen away from her. And you know what? Like I said, I'm trying to tell you, I see this stuff happen all the time, okay? But in my opinion, Tina shouldn't have went to social media and did all of that, because it's like real petty. It's like okay, you upset, and now you just doing all this stuff, like trying to drop tea, trying to do all this stuff, being shady towards your sister because you're upset, because you miss her, because you feel like she's moved on and she's with somebody else. But that's not the case. That's not the case. And I feel like if that's your sister, you should talk to her, call her up, pull up on her. Like, don't do that stuff on social media. Like, that shit is dirty, that shit is grimy, that shit is fucked up. I guess Tina felt like the only way that she could get to her sister is through social media. And I guess she wanted to hurt Clarence as well. I guess she was on this type of war path where she was just upset. And I feel like she was upset and she was hurt, and she was wrong in how she went about it. And, you know, Queen loves her sister. She loves her mama. She loves her brother. She loves all of them. But I wish that her and her family could just get this under control and stop going on social media, because it's just giving a whole bunch of people like me shit to talk about, okay? It's like we know shit that we shouldn't be knowing. Like, and it's crazy how people like that give us the insight of their lives like that, their privacy like that, for people to scrutinize. Like, that shit is crazy. kudos to her for that, because she said all of this shit has been stressing her out. I could imagine. I couldn't be pregnant dealing with a whole bunch of people making up stories about me, my baby daddy, my mom, my sister. Oh God, I couldn't do it. And the shit that people was just making up shit about. Like, I didn't be about Clarence being controlling, because I felt like he was in that moment. And I'm not gonna apologize for doing that video, because I meant what I said when I said what I said. Both her children in the public eye, her life's in the public eye, her relationship with Clarence is in the public eye, her relationship with her family. Like, this is enough to drive a regular person crazy. I'm just here to tell you my insight on that video. And you know what, I get what she's saying and stuff like that. But I don't wish harm on her family. I wish her baby CJ, and her baby father well. And he better not do nothing, you know, to hurt that woman. Cause, you know, I gives him the side eye. I don't care. You know, I gives him the side eye sometimes. He got me wondering sometimes. But yeah, Queen gives her side of the story, and like I said, you cannot go comment, you cannot go talk shit, because she cut that shit out. Ain't no comments on this video. It's been disabled, okay? But yeah, she gives her side of the story, and you know, check it out if you want to see it. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Your girl Lex to out this thing.